Good morning, Sun Warriors. You asked for them, so I'm going to deliver. Today we're going to sit down with Mr. Lawson. That's right, the PE teacher, Mr. Lawson, and he's going to tell us about how life is going for him during this quarantine and what you can do to stay fit. Not like Mr. Nystrom and I fit, but like Mr. Lawson fit. We had a great conversation. The this or that on this episode goes quite wild. And for everyone out there who's never listened to any metal, Mr. Lawson has a challenge for you. I enjoyed this interview a lot, as I enjoy all my interviews. Today's Thursday, April 2nd, 2020, and Mr. Lawson's got your morning announcements. Great. Recording. There we go. All right. Hello, everybody. Welcome to today's episode. You'll notice my producer is in studio with me. Sorry for any noise that she makes. And we're here with Mr. Lawson. Mr. Lawson, why don't you go ahead introduce yourself?
Hey, everybody. Not sure who's watching. Hopefully some are. Hopefully Mr. Busey's videos are better than my homework assignments I've been sent out. So hopefully we get some views and reaction, more questions, and keep going.
Yeah, I mean, this could be, it looks like we're going to be in this for the long haul.
Unfortunately, it does. Everything I'm seeing and hearing is those scary times right now.
Right. So, Mr. Lawson, being that H wanted to know, what are you doing during this quarantine? How have you been doing? What's going on in Lawson's world?
Man, I was working out up until I still going kind of a regular routine, going to the gym. And then about a week and a half ago, they closed us down. Everything just kind of closed down. So we integrated to doing our house workouts. I got my kids working out. We do our sports. We do our working out. I got bands. I got some dumbbells, pushing sled, pulling sleds. My kids are probably ready to go back to school, to be honest. But we're trying to get our workouts in. They're doing their e-learning with their teachers from their schools and trying just to stay positive and get something done with their days instead of just sitting on the couch doing nothing, you know?
Yeah. How much of the day is directed towards, practicing for sports or engaging in workouts, things like that?
Probably an hour or two a day. I make them get up and do something. They usually do their work with their teachers first. Mom's got them practicing, doing some extra stuff for academics. And then we get outside, try to get outside and get busy and do some stuff, throw a hat on, throw a coat, throw some sweatpants on and get out and get busy.
There we go. And today should be, actually, by the time people are watching this, hopefully the weather's already better.
Yeah, it's not too bad right now. Been outside already this morning, so.
Great. All right. So Jonathan R. I'm not going to use last names here. Just you can probably guess who Jonathan R. is. Jonathan R. wants to know. I'm going to go with the less controversial questions first. He wants to know: do you have any recommendations to improve a bench PR, especially while we're assuming most students don't have access to a bench and free weights. Maybe they don't even have access to dumbbells. What do you recommend for them if they want to keep up that upper body strength?
That's an awesome question. One of my planning for this upcoming e-learning that we're going to be doing is I'm sending out non-weighted workouts every day that they can do at home. Biggest thing is push-ups. I mean, if you're doing 100, 200 push-ups a day, if you got some bands or you can elevate your hands and do them a little bit higher, or elevate your legs on a couch or a chair and do incline push-ups. I mean, if you got a Bosa ball, a medicine ball, anything that's going to add some type of more resistance for you, whether it's the way you angle your body, moving your hands in or out. I mean, push-ups are great. Push-ups and pull-ups. Honestly, if you did push-ups and pull-ups every day and you're actually really doing like 100, it's probably the only thing you really need for upper body. If you got some bands, you can do some band push-ups, wrap the band around your back and do resistant band push-ups. I got my kids doing push-ups on the Bosa ball, which they really hate because it causes them to stabilize their shoulder muscles before they actually go down and do the push-up. So just getting creative with your push-ups and pull-ups. I mean, that's pretty much, you can do it at home anywhere, your garage, out back, in your room,
Yeah, if I don't have an exercise ball, could I just kind of prop my feet up on a couch or on a bed and
Oh,
just
absolutely.
just get different things going on? Try
Yeah.
to throw some
Hand
curveballs at
placement,
it.
feet placement, in, out, high, low. Just change it up. I mean, we got that little thing called a lot of time right now. Play with it.
Yeah,
You know?
that's the quote of the day. We got a little thing called a lot of time right now. So Jonathan R also wants to know, and maybe this one needs to get edited out. He wants to know, why don't you do leg day?
Jonathan R has seen my leg days. He knows that my leg days are pretty brutal. Maybe not right now. Right now, I'm doing some sled drags at home. I'm doing some band squats and some lunges, basically doing the stuff that my daughters are doing. But when we're back functionally in a real gym, he knows what I do in the gym for legs.
Okay, so this is more of a taunting question.
Ask him why he doesn't do leg day.
All right, Jonathan R, you heard that. Why don't you do leg day? So Kevin G wants to know, Kevin G's asking, what's a good and easy meal to make that's healthy and gives you energy? And I think I might have heard, well, I'll let you answer this question, then I have a follow-up question myself.
I've had to be real conscious. I mean, I don't know about you too. Like, we're in a house 24/7 now.
Mm-hmm.
Like, every time you get bored, you go to the kitchen.
Yeah,
and
the fridge.
First week, I started realizing, like, my God, what am I doing? Like, I'm not even hungry and I'm eating.
Yeah, I don't think you're supposed to eat 16 string cheeses a day, which I've discovered I can do.
It's really, even more importantly right now, if you're not getting a lot of activity either, it's like you got to really start to really focus more. I mean, you should always focus on your diet anyways, but being really keen to what you're eating throughout the day and the little snacks, they add up. So you still need to stay really structured, even though our life right now is not really structured like it usually is. Your diet's got to be even kind of more structured, so you're not, gaining that unnecessary, unwanted weight while we're at home. I've been sticking with a lot of eggs, egg whites, veggie meals, omelets, egg white. Right now, I got a turkey sausage and egg white burrito sitting right next to me. A lot of Acme bowls, protein Acme bowls with fruit, smoothies. I just been trying to be real conscious and not putting on too much weight while I'm sitting here for the next couple of weeks.
Yeah. Now, someone had told me you were vegan, but I'm guessing with those turkey burritos, you're not.
Vegan. Was semi. I went on Netflix. Have you seen Game Changers? The video
No.
game. If you watch on Netflix called Game Changers, it's all about these professional athletes that change the vegan diet and how they become actually better in their professional sports, and they attribute it to that. I did that. I showed it to my classes. We talked about it. They asked me, "Are you doing it?" And I said, "Well, you know what? I'm going to try it." And I did it for about 3 months.
Yeah.
And I just slowly been incorporating. Actually, just this break, I've started incorporating some meat back into my diet. But for about 3 months, I was.
Yeah, and it's hard. I mean, I can't imagine with 3 kids too, and in the current schedule, trying to keep a vegan diet.
The kids, well, you're going to find out real quick. Kids can kill your diet real quick.
Yeah, I mean, as I mentioned, the 16 string cheeses, and she's only 9 weeks, so I can see it coming. Great. So PK wants to know, this is the last question coming from the audience. Do your legs get cold in the winter while wearing shorts? Is that something, or do you not experience the coldness in your legs?
You know what? Everybody always talks to me. I've wore shorts my entire life, year round, even growing up. But the weird thing is, as I've gotten older, I've gotten colder. It never used to bother me. You guys have probably seen me in pants more times this year than ever at Solario. I mean, I never wore pants. And then just the last couple of years, some of those like really like sub-zero days, I'm like, ooh, let me throw some sweatpants on. But oh yeah, I mean, I've always wore shorts. Even as a kid, I always had shorts and a hoodie and a hat in the winter. I just never wore pants.
Yeah. So 2019 was that February cold snap was the one that started.
It probably was. And then the 2 ACL reconstructions and 3 ankle surgeries doesn't help. No. Legs have tend to get a little colder last couple of years of the surgery.
Yeah. So if students are looking for something, obviously people are getting pretty bored. If they're looking for something to read, something to watch, something to listen to, what do you recommend? You obviously said Game Changers.
Well, Game Changers is Netflix is the awesome documentary. My kids, all my classes have watched that. And I've been sending out emails to my students like, this is a great time. You have time. Research what you're interested in right now. Mm-hmm. If you want to get bigger, you want to get leaner, you want to get better for this sport or that sport, like I said, that little thing we have right now, a whole lot of time. This is the time to research and read. I always try to tell, like, I don't know with your kids. I grew up, we didn't have I was out of college by 2000. So we had internet a little bit in like probably 97, 98, 99, 2000,
Yeah.
4 years at Northern. But they live in a world where everything's at your fingertips. Anything you want to know, you can research. Now's the time. Like you have the time to like read that book that you want to read, that article, or that, watch that video on Netflix that you've been meaning to watch. Now is the time to do it. We're never going to have, knock on wood, we're probably not going to have this amount of time in our lives again. I haven't never had that much downtime in 20 years of teaching.
No.
So use it, try to use it wisely.
Yeah. What's one song, if students are looking for new music, what's one song you'd recommend for them?
For a working out?
Just for anything.
Oh, in my class, they already know. It's I'm a Beast.
By
Man, hang on. I should know this many times. Like, my kids are probably tired of hearing this song.
Yeah,
I'm actually editing the real version.
When you were 16 or 17, what were you listening to?
Oh man, back then, Ozzy, Metallica, Megadeth.
All right, so if they want one, so if they're gonna go search for an Ozzy or Megadeth or Metallica song, what do you want them to listen to first?
Oh my God, Metallica, Sanitarium.
Okay, Metallica, Sanitarium. You heard it here. Okay, great. We're gonna go to the last part of the show. That's this or that. I've got some this or that questions ready. Just right off the top of your head, whatever you choose.
Gotcha.
Okay, Crocs or flip-flops?
Flip-flops.
April or October?
April, my birthday.
When's your birthday?
13th.
Ooh, is that a Friday?
It's a Monday.
It's a Monday.
E-learning.
Yeah. Biceps or triceps?
Triceps.
Softball or volleyball?
Softball.
Facebook or Instagram?
Instagram.
First period off or eighth period off?
Eighth.
Yes, thank you. Text message or call?
Text.
Dave Matthews Band or the Beatles?
Ooh, Beatles.
Crunchy or smooth peanut butter?
Oh, that's crunchy.
Slam dunk or hole in one?
Slam dunk.
Cubs or Sox?
Ooh, you get me in trouble. Cubs.
Free weights or machines?
Free weights all day.
Math or science?
Science, absolutely.
Senior year or junior year?
Senior.
Visors or full hats?
Visors.
English or history?
History.
Soda or pop?
Soda.
Okay, you're from Illinois, right? Central
I'm from
Illinois?
Dixon, Illinois, small town.
Right. So and that's like people don't realize, they think that the Illinois is entirely Midwest and it's all of its talk, and there's some
I grew up in a little country farm town. I grew up on a horse farm. My mom still has.
Do you consider where you grew up the Midwest or the South?
Oh, Midwest. It's 2 hours straight east of Chicago on I-88.
Okay. Right in
Hometown
Indiana.
of Rita Cromwell, the most highly prized female embezzler in United States history, embezzled $60 million. The horse lady, Rita Cromwell, my hometown.
I'm gonna look. Is that like it? Could they make a sequel to Tiger King off of her?
They could. It's on Netflix. She has her own Netflix.
She does?
It's called the Horse Queen.
Is it really called the Horse Queen?
Something like that. Yeah, Rita Cromwell.
Rita Cromwell.
Number one female embezzler of all time.
Awesome. Well, I wish that where I was from was as cool as that.
And President Reagan. I met President Reagan. I got a picture in my office of President Reagan.
Wow.
From Dixon, Illinois, too. President Ronald Reagan from Dixon, Illinois. He came to our high school when I was in high school. Took a picture with me.
Well, fantastic. All right, Mr. Lawson, it was great to have you on the show today. I'll let you get to the kids right now. Sounds like they need to go run around outside.
Yeah, you can hear them, right?
Yeah. All right. Well, I'll see you later.
You, boss.
Yep.
Keep up the good work. Good seeing you.
All right. Take care. Bye. Unfortunately, I lost the footage of us arm wrestling about a month ago in which I beat Mr. Lawson in a little bit under 5 seconds. Hopefully we'll dig that back up. In the meantime, listen to those challenges, get those body weight exercises going, and have that same sense of positive outlook that Mr. Lawson's got. Till next time, keep those pencils sharp, keep on reading, enjoy this upcoming spring break, and stay safe out there. This is Mr. Buse signing off.